Drop.
Ariana Grande has a knack for keeping us guessing, and this extends to her romantic life as well. Although she had ended her relationship with Mac Miller, the two remained friends and she was devastated by his passing. It's no surprise he's influenced her music, including her new music video for the song Breathin. We'll talk about the references to Miller in Grande's new video, but first make sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos from the taco. They say to write about what you know. Fans may have been surprised by the sheer amount of name-dropping which occurred in the Ariana Grande song Thank You Next, but her exes weren't. During the song, she mentions many of them by name, but she sent them all a copy before it was officially released. It's a considerate and classy move to give your ex a heads up before mentioning them in a song. We would suggest Taylor Swift start doing this, but she might go bankrupt paying for the postage. In Thank You Next, Grande sings that she thought she would end up with Big Sean, but he wasn't a match. She mentions her relationship with Ricky Alvarez, and of course her now former engagement with Pete Davidson. To make the situation even more cringe-inducing for Davidson, the song dropped the same evening he was featured on Saturday Night Live.
Hey Maggie, I'm Pete.
Hey Pete.
You want to get married?
No.
0 for 3.
And apparently she was less than amused by the quip. But there was one more ex to be named on Thank You Next, and that's the late Mac Miller. There's no doubt that despite her fame and fortune, Ariana Grande has been through a lot of tough times in her life. Just in her romantic life, she's experienced a failed engagement and the loss of someone she loved dearly. Considering all that's going on in her life, it's no surprise she released a song like Breathin, which encourages people to keep fighting the good fight. According to Grande, the song is about dealing with her anxiety. She's been open about her issues with anxiety in the past, so naturally, we were excited when the music video for Breathin was released. But we have to wonder if the music video is solely about dealing with anxiety, or if there is some deeper hidden meaning. Ariana Grande fans know she was especially close with her grandfather, Frank Grande, who sadly passed away after a long battle with cancer. In the beginning of the song, there are some sounds, which if played backwards, are a secret message from the late Frank Grande himself. It's a recording of him telling his granddaughter, "Tonight is your special night. Do something magical." Considering the fact that we know about this incredibly touching tribute to her grandfather, it's not unreasonable to assume there may be some other hidden moments in the music video. In the video, we see Ariana Grande hanging out in a busy train station. There is a ton of fog in the video, and at first it's easy to assume this is simply a cloud of anxiety and stressful feelings. After all, later on in the video, we see Grande with her head in the fog, quite literally. Well, some fans believe the clouds aren't necessarily manifestations of anxiety, but rather they could be a way to signify the afterlife. We see Ariana Grande swinging through them on a wooden playground swing. It's possible this train station represents life, and that at sometimes everything can seem to be progressing at a breakneck speed. But through times of trouble, sometimes it seems as if life has slowed down to a crawl. It can be hard not to be overwhelmed by what is constantly going on around us. While singing and showing off her left side, of course, Ariana Grande is often seen looking up and into the light. In addition, during the scenes where she's in the clouds or surrounded by them, she seems to be wearing an oversized jacket or shirt. It's an aesthetic all of those who have borrowed a boyfriend's shirt probably recognize. You'll notice that while she's walking around the train station or sitting on top of a pile of luggage, she's dressed up in much more standard clothing. Well, standard if you're a pop star like Ariana Grande, but our point stands. Anxiety can happen because of external factors, or just because of the way our brains are wired. It seems that in some ways, this video is expressing the fact that Ariana Grande is thinking fondly of those who have passed on, including her former boyfriend, Mac Miller. As the pop singer tries to move in a more positive direction with her life and her music, her latest music video, Breathin, teases a few song names from her new album, Thank You Next. As Grande gets lost in the crowd in what looks like Union Station in Los Angeles, the camera breaks off to a bus departure list, which shows the titles Needy, Remember, and Imagine. Any guesses who or what these songs will be about? What did you think about the music video for Ariana Grande's song Breathin? Did you spot any references we missed? Share them with us in the comments section, and then click on the subscribe button to get access to more great videos from the taco. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.